Hey guys, back live and back here at the pier. Hopefully, I got a good feed. I don't know. I haven't been here in a while. At least I haven't gone live down here in a while. Up and down here for a little bit fishing. I've already caught like 15 fish, I think. Hopefully, they keep going. Hopefully, they keep biting like they were. Take this thing out of my pocket. Oh, there's fish already. Just lying out of my pocket. Hopefully I don't leave it like I did the last time. Found some fish, and they're on the inside. Sitting inside the kelp right now. I might run out of baits. I'm serious. It's like, hopefully they keep biting like this. Hey, Flag. Well, these fish are on fire right now. Oh, there's another bite. Not very big. I've caught some big ones. Big for here. Oh. Yeah, they're hitting pretty good right now. Typical. Man, these baits. Using these little. Using these little freaking. Usual, the sandworms. I don't know what's up with them. I don't think it's going good, Hunto. I don't know what's up with these baits. They sit in my car for super long. They're like super soft right now. I don't know what's up with them. I can't. I mean, they're ripping off so easy. It's ridiculous. I know the only thing I really brought with me. I'm using a little hook. Oh, Jesus. Second it got down there. Yeah, I found these fish. It's a high tide finally. I'm not here on a low tide, believe it or not. It seems to be when I always show up here not knowing it's low freaking tide. High tide. I'm getting bites like crazy. All right, go ahead. I'm game for anything. I'm waiting. Ah. Look at these baits. Oh, tripod? I don't know what this one is. Oh, it's right here. Right in front of me. Platinum Plus by Sunpack. And I have the little, it's a little like stretchy thing that you put your phone on. Tripod, any tripod. This one's pretty nice. The Platinum Plus. That other one I use, it's again the gold. I have another one too, but it's, I don't know, the Sunpack, I guess. It said Platinum Plus by Sunpack. It's good. It's got about a, I mean, you got the tripod and there's about that much of an extension it does on it. And it's got the swivelly head and stuff. And I think it comes with a couple of the attachments for the phone. Look at these things, guys. These things are, I don't know what happened to these. They've been sitting in my car for a while. And I don't know if it's just because they've been sitting in my car, but they are so soft. And some packs, they're nice. I mean, they're not like super nice. They're nice. They're fairly expensive. I mean, they don't have the fluid motion head and all that other stuff. But it's nice and stable. I've had it for years. Yeah, you can see, guys, I'm just punching. I'm not trying. I tried the outside. I didn't get a bite. The second I started going inside, I started catching them like crazy. I think I missed the kelp. Started catching them like crazy. I said I'm just popping on live now because I've been here about an hour, and I wanted to. Man, these things are too soft. I wanted to explore the bite first. I get bites every single cast. I said, finally, I'm here on a high tide. Almost all of them have been cast. Got one olive, a couple little teeny blues. Most of them in the rock, like grass rock. Those are the ones you usually find up in the world. And as you can hear, my dogs are here with me. Yeah. Actually, that's a sea lion, not a seal. They say yes. I brought my dogs with me. Now this stupid sea lion goes right into my freaking line, buddy. You swam straight into my line. You guys, I said it was on. It was hot, and now typical. You go live, and suddenly the fish know. They just like, oh, he went live, guys. Stop biting. Stop eating his bait. He's live. A little bit is. I think this kelp is. When I first got here, the kelp was a little closer to the rocks. I mean, you can kind of see it's right. It's drifting out a little bit. But another tip for you guys when you're ever at a pier and these baits are just ripping out like crazy. Yeah, another thing when you're here, anywhere where the sea lions or seals or whatever are on the rocks, it's a good place to fish. When they hang out there, they poop all the time. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a sea lion poop. Basically a fish slurry. Oh, look at that. No wonder I can't get to sink, guys. It's a fish on it. That's funny. There we go. See, I told you, it's going to be mostly grass. Oh my God, he freaking inhaled it. That's the deepest I've ever had one hooked. It's actually down his throat. I was sitting there wondering why it wouldn't sink. Yeah, fish on. Fish I'm going to have to break off. Yep, had to break him off. It's funny, I was sitting there trying to get to sink, going, I want to go down. I want to go down. I click in gear, pull up, and it was that fish. No wonder I couldn't get to sink. So I was going to run out of bait, and there's another bait down. It's in his mouth, but I wouldn't just it was in his stomach. Pop it off, start over. So I got some baits, but the way these baits are and how soft they are, yeah, that was a grass rockfish. Grass rockfish. I said I'm punching inside the kelp right now. I tried the outside. I didn't try it down there. There's big fish down there. They seem to be getting somewhere on the outside. I tried it for a little bit and I didn't get a bite. I came right here where the stupid noisy ass sea lions are. And boom, 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 boom. It's just like I said, I just went live now. That's my first fish. I think I already caught at least 10 and 15 before I even went live. I kind of tested it. I went down further. Man, I don't know what happened to these baits, guys. This is not good. These things are like jelly right now. They are so freaking soft. I don't know. Maybe from sitting in the sun in my car for a couple weeks now. I don't know. If it's a fish per bait, I'm gonna run out pretty quick. Because I think I'd have like 12 in there, maybe 15. So guys, so you can see about what I'm doing. Line sticking because when I catch a fish, the pressure digs into it. But I'm just on the inside. You see all the kelp behind me floating. You can see it right here in front of me. And the sea lion is playing around. Basically, I'm just throwing it in there, letting it sink straight down. I'm fairly close. I'm only at about 10 feet from the rocks. And, it seems to be stacked in there right now. What is going on back here? You see him? I don't know what that's about. It's like he's being chased by a shark. That was weird. Look at that. They're in shallow, too. Where I am, it's only about, it's only about 10 feet deep out there. The line I'm getting are right below the surface. They're like a foot down. Get rid of these freaking sea lions. Yeah, there's tons of them down there. I say, guys, I've already seen them in here, and they swim by and they just like poop, and it's like a slurry of fish. And a couple times when I'm here, I've seen them do it, and all of a sudden, all these little Sanchos, these little fish with these like little teeny mouths, all of a sudden they just go nuts, like swimming through it and then just gorging on it. Sea lions. Pretty much always diarrhea. They never have a solid. It's just a slurry. A lot of times when you find a spot, usually when you find a spot like that, like I said, this little area right here, they're always in it. They're always sitting right here. And just puts a lot of nice nutrients and everything into the water. So their poop, other fish's gourmet meal, I guess. Got him. Little teeny one. There's a blue. Yeah, another bait down. Little blue. Little blue rockfish there. Hey, any of you guys that are around from the area want to come down here and have some fun? The rockfish are biting pretty good right now. And there's nobody down here. I mean, look at behind me. It's like nobody. You go that way. Nobody. Sorry, hit the camera. And there are some some people down there. Look, that's all I got left, guys. It's like 10, 11 in there. I don't know. Might be a show where I have to stop the show because I have no more bait left. I've already caught 2 fish. Nose is running. Good deal. South-southwest wind. South-southwest kind of comes from that way, which is Pebble Beach, and that keeps it behind, so I don't have to deal with wind when it's north-northwest. It's usually blowing in here or blowing right into the side, which makes it a pain in the you-know-what. Yeah, I was doing better along here because the kelp was a little more scattered. Seems to be kind of getting, I don't know, it's pushing together right now. It's kind of squishing together, which makes, because I use light line, a half-ounce weight. A lot of people punch with 2 and 3. Kind of, but I'm more just pulling it up through. I said these things look, I've said it before every time I go live, they look like the legs of a brittle star, which is something a lot of rockfish eat. They eat a lot of, according to stomach content studies they've done on rockfish. And their legs break off. And or they hold on with, I think they only have 4 legs. So their legs are soft, they grow back like lizards. And so as you're just bringing it up through the kelp, it just looks like a piece of one that's broken off or whatever. And they love them so much. I mean, it looks like nothing. Look how it's hooked on there. It's like, it's not even straight. It's kind of bent. They don't care. They just gorge it. I have to move to another spot. Kelp's kind of getting pushed around right here. There we go. So that's what you can tell when I'm punching. I'm fishing the outside edge. I'm casting way out, and I'm just spreading some line out and letting it sink down a little bit. When I'm punching, I'm throwing like that. And fish. I didn't even have to do anything that time. Basically, I just had to let it get to the bottom. Another little kelp. Man, I'm telling you, I used to fish with a 4-inch and that bigger worm. Man, these little hooks get them really good. I can't even get it out of this guy's jaw. Jesus. It's like right behind the mandible right there. It's right. Come on, fish. Oh, man. Lost my bait. It's not even in there that far. Why won't it freaking come out? There we go. A little rockfish, guys. A little kelp. I don't even know where my bait went. I don't have enough baits to keep losing them like that. Especially when he's right here. I have no idea where it went. Guess it flicked into the water. Oh, anybody watching? See where that bait went? Anybody see where that flicked to? Because I have no idea where it went. This one feels a little stiffer. Maybe I should leave it open. These things dry out. And when they dry out, they get stiffer. See, there's not that many in there, guys. Gotta at least get 2 or 3 fish per bait. Especially can't lose it when I got them up here. ever put these things in your mouth? Have you ever put these gulps? Have you ever bit them off? Don't. Trust me, don't do it. I don't know. I did it one time. I bit it off, got in my mouth, and I don't know. It's kind of like kind of an anisey kind of thing. No, it's kind of a anisey thing, and it's like I don't know if you ever put anise in your mouth and your tongue kind of gets numb. Like for an hour after that, like my tongue was totally numb. So, I'm used to just biting off. Yeah, I got it down. I'm used to just biting off my plastics. Yeah, I bit one of those things off, and oh my god! Seriously, for like an hour or two, I'm just like, what the hell? My tongue is kind of numb. It tastes. I don't know what they put in those things. Fish like it, but not for human consumption. It's absolutely right. That's one of the easiest fish I've caught today, and that one. Yep, I guess Matella was right, guys. The bait's gone. These are body glove. It's body glove. They're polarized, and I said they're not the biggest. They get bigger. I've caught bigger ones before I went live. One thing with sunglasses is, guys, I used to get them in a say UV and SUV all that protection, and I'm like, yeah, I see in the water the same with them as I do with my eye. You gotta get polarized, and polarized have. I don't know if they can do it so you can see it right, but right here, the setting. You can't see the first one because it's kind of scraped off. It's actually. It used to say something 5 black red MRFs. I guess the polarized comes in different setting in that, and I remember it used to say 5. It's gone now. This is 5 black red MRFs, and these things weren't that much. Well, I got them where I work, so the discounter. They were like $15, usually like 30, but I can usually see pretty good through the water with my own eyes. I'm used to looking, but man, I don't know if it's just the black, red, MRF setting on these things, but the way they cut out the glare and the way you can see the water. So they're my body glove. Yeah, I've been to Forbay. Shot at a bunch of shows if you look back. Shot some from shore, and I shot a couple with my friend on his boat out there. I need to go back. I got like 7 or 8. Were you catching them like crazy? Because they're biting like crazy. At least on the inside. Punching the kelp there, they're like crazy. Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I think I had like 7 or 8 new lakes that are fairly close to here that I haven't hit up. That I'm gonna hit up fairly soon for you guys. I didn't realize how many. Hey James. Fun rockfish bite. If you like going inside, if you like dropping it down, like dropping it down inside the kelp. Guys on the end were catching a few on. I think they're using. I'm assuming they're using live bait. I saw them catch a couple of them. Just having issues getting it down right now. So it was perfect conditions when I got here. I don't know if the tide was just the right spot, but the kelp was closer to the rocks and it was more spread out, and I was able to punch it down through really easy. Now it's kind of shifted out a little bit, and it's more packed together. I'm just having a hard time getting it to drop through. It's funny, you look at this kelp, and you look at it and you go, Oh wow, look at how opened up it is. It's so easy. I can probably just get it to go right through there. But no, it's like a pain in the butt. There we go. There we go. And my line is just so, it's like when you catch fish and it digs into itself, so it's not sinking all so well. But I got it down there, which means I'll probably get a fish or I'll lose my bait. It's a fish. It's a little one. It's a little teeny one. Told you I'd either get a fish or lose my bait. They're getting smaller. Grow up. Come back. Well, they don't grow up here. When they grow up, they go out there. Yeah, man. It's just like, this is the way. Ripping out my worm, my freaking baits. This is the way the rockfish is supposed. The rock candy. The rock candy. Some of you guys are probably new on here, but that's rock candy. Berkeley sandworm. It's also the one you use for rockfish a lot. I mean, rockfish. Surf perch on the beach. But these rockfish go nuts on it. I just got to see if I can find the bigger ones. I had bigger ones before I went live. And a lot of them I was, like I said, a lot of them I was catching. Phone call? I don't get phone calls. How the hell did I get a phone call? I caught some earlier when I was trying. Yeah. What the hell's up with my phone? I said I was getting a phone call, but nobody has this number. I don't think anybody has this number. Telemarketers probably have this number. God, I got to go down. I didn't get it. Well, I got one little bite. All right. I said this is terrible now. Right when I go live, this kelp totally switches around. It was so nice and opened up earlier. They're moving. Maybe. No, seriously, guys, I don't. I think my parents have this phone number. I think that's it. I haven't given it to anybody. I never carry this phone with me. I only use this phone for doing what I'm doing now. Going live and filming my 360s. Oh, and the other day I was at a lake and had to close it. And had to go somewhere else, and I'm like, shoot, I don't know where it is. Get off! Hey guys, I'm gonna catch fish, and I'm not trying to. Shut up! Jesus! About normal for here. Hey guys, I'm gonna have to go over there. I'm gonna have to go over there. It's right here, guys. See this? Let me turn the camera the other way. So those two right there. See that biggest one right there? That's yapping. He just came out of the water, and the other one's been here for a while. Whoops. They get all pissy at each other, and it's like, man, this is my spot. No, it's not. I've been here a long time. Where'd you come from? It's just annoying. They're not here in the winter. This great kelp spot I had is totally shifted on me. Totally moved more offshore. packing up. It's starting to get all, like bass fishermen always say, when you're fishing an area where the wind is, wind's blowing into it when you're trying to fish floating vegetation. That's basically what it's doing to me is it's packing up. And they don't eat the rockfish though. You can throw them rockfish all day long and they won't touch them. Ah, it's frustrating, guys. I don't know what happened with this swell or what's going on, but I mean you can see it out there. It suddenly pushed this kelp out there in front of me. It was all the way up here to the rocks. Now it suddenly drifted back out. I don't know. It's totally just packing up. I can't even get my freaking weight to go through it now. It was more spread out. Now it's like the size of a freaking, I don't know, a bus now. But it was like the size of two buses. It was all kind of, I don't know, maybe the tide's dropping. And, I don't know. All I know is every time I get it through, I catch a fish. Or get bites. But I got to drop through it. Very, very heavy. Hopefully it's locked in. See, the reason I don't want to just throw, like behind me, you can see right here, kind of open up. The reason I don't want to throw in there is because what I'm doing with this is when you get it over it and go down, you're able to bring it straight up through the kelp. When you miss the kelp and you go down, you hit the rocks, and you get in the rocks, and the stuff's like freaking Velcro, and you'll lose your whole rig almost every time. So anyway, I'm not very far out, and there's room between the kelp and the rocks. Got it. Well, this one feels bigger, guys. Guess I just got to talk to you guys, and I catch the bigger ones. Not much bigger, but they don't get that much bigger than this here. It's actually a pretty good one. Yeah, if you throw in front of the kelp and let it go down the rock, you're just going to lose deer all day long. So you want to put it... Hey, and the hook came out. Here we go, guys. See? That's what they call, I think, grass and kelp look very, very similar, but I've heard that the ones in closer to shore, shallower, somebody was pretty much an expert, a lot longer ocean fisherman than me, said these are the grass, not kelp. The kelp looked very, very similar. And I said, usually I knew once I started punching, I'm going to probably mostly just catch the kelp. The olives and that, and little blues hang out in there too. The olives are usually more outside roamers. So once I got them on the inside, I could pretty much predict that probably 90% of the fish I can catch are going to be grass. The grass are fun. They fight hard. Oh, there could be gophers in there, but gophers usually right on the bottom. I'm on the bottom, but only when it hits, and then I start bringing it through. This one's another really, really soft one. This is another super, super soft. You guys ever fish with these things? I did that pond in Carmel Valley. I used to do, years ago, I used to fish Quail Lodge at night. Go into Quail Lodge at night and fish the ponds at like midnight. Catch a lot of them. They weren't very big. I mean, they were nice. They were like 2-pounders and that, stalkers. But not many fish in Monterey. There's bass in El Estero. Never caught them. Seen them. There used to be the bass in my test pond. It dried up. No more bass. I know there's supposedly some other ponds around here, like on the 68 and stuff. Man, this line is so was loose on the end, and when I would catch these fish, it's digging into the line below it, so it's sticky. It's not a. It's not. I missed it, y'all. Felt like I had rock. Yeah, I missed the kelp. Right on the edge of it, but it fell through. Look at this thing. Look how soft it is. Like it's all curled around the end. I said these things. Has anybody ever had that happen with those things? These gulps get just super, super soft. I mean, I've heard guys at the beach talking about it. I heard the surf perch guys talking about something about that sandworm formula being softer than it used to be, and said he was like trying to research online to see if they soften the formula because they were just super soft. But that pack right now, it's just, I mean, he said they're like jelly. It used to be a lot stiffer. Come on. Maybe just got to ask them to bite. I might have to move a little further that way. Right before I got on here, too, remember I said I've been having some issues with this? As far as the YouTube, like when I go to upload it, it says retie and all that. They want me to upload it. I guess they said download a new version, but I didn't know how long it was going to take, so I didn't do it. But I think I need to. All right. I don't know. Let me try one out. I haven't tried one out on the outer edge since I got here. Maybe now that it's getting me to see. That's a beautiful sunset, guys. Look at that. That's a beautiful sunset. Look at those clouds. Doesn't even look real. That's a pretty cool shot. People from all over the world come around to see. The Coast Guard Pier, the wharf, our sunsets. And I get to just come down here and hang out and fish. I'm trying just drifting to the outside, but I'm not even getting a bite. Not even getting a bite yet. So when you come here, sunsets and seals. They're not seals. They're sea lions. They're sea lions, not seals. We have seals here, harbor seals, but these are sea lions. Different species. Seals are much more tame. They're not as loud. They're cute. They're a little speckled. These guys, I mean, look how big that guy is. He probably weighs like freaking 500 pounds. 500 pounds. That's what I say. 300 pounds, 500 pounds. I don't know. That's a big deal. Oh, look, I got. Oh, go, keep going, keep going. Come on. Stall out on me. There we go. Yeah. That might be a fish right there. I think I might go. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. There's another patch. You can kind of see it floating right there. Another patch there, and it's kind of got a canal in between it. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I think the sea lion's their mascot. Coast Guard Sea Lions. I think if they had a team, that'd be their name. I'm gonna move down to this next patch. I'm gonna move down here a little bit. See it. I was at 8.5. The sun's starting to pop through underneath. I think right around here. I was at 8.5. Right here. I don't know if you can see it right there. There's a patch right there, and there's kind of a opening in between it. I don't know if it's gonna to be in the air, but I'm going to throw in the little opening. And then I should be able to just let it drop straight down, no interference. I just got to get fish to be on that side. Sea lion keeps looking at me. He's got like one eye open, staring at me. Shut up! Come on, give a man a break. Do I do this when you're sleeping? I don't know. I'm not this noisy up here. I'm just talking to people. Alright. Got none on the outside edge of it, so I'm going to go right in the middle of it. Right in the heart of it. Straight down the middle of it. That patch I was in over there is, I think, the best patch, but it's getting nice. It's getting so great. Now I got the shadow on me because the sun came out. I think that patch back there is better. I'm not getting much of anything in this one. The other one I was fishing, now you can see how far out it is. It was tucked right in here close. Kind of backed off. See, fishermen were never happy. Yeah, they're for recycling. Yeah, those are that thing right there. Yeah. It's for line. But I see people throw trash in it. People throw everything in it. Hey, I scared the big noisy one away. Sometimes all you gotta do is just cast on them or put your line on them and they'll take off. The other big one, can you guys see him? I think you can see that. He's like lackadaisical, like just sunbathing and putting one of his fins out. That one, the noisy one. He's right there. Up onto the rock. The other one just left. It's another big boy. Get out here. Get. Go. Get. Yeah. Sea lion master right there. Just told him to leave and he left. Who's the boss? Who owns the pier? So I got him to leave, but I'm not getting any bites. So at least he'll shut up. Yeah, there's a flat rock right here that's like, I don't know, they fight over it all the time. It's like a big, just perfectly table rock, flat rock right down there. You can see the mark from the stain from them being on it all the time. The bigger ones always come up and they fight over it all the time. They all want that nice flat rock. He's coming back now. I told him to leave, he's coming back. I want my rock. I just scared you off. Why are you coming back? He's going to try to get up on there again. There ain't nothing in this patch now. Shut up. You guys see him? It's right there. He's right there. Oh, you're staring me down, aren't you? You want your rock. Well, I might just give it to you because I ain't catching any fish here anyway. Can't let these things bully you. Can't let those sea lions bully you. Watch, I'm probably going to get somebody on here that's a naturalist. A dicky bird watcher. They're going to get mad at me for yelling at sea lions. They're beautiful creatures. You leave them alone. Yeah. I didn't. Oh, Jesus. I picked up and there was a fish there. It took the rod out of my hand. Oh, there's another bite. Oh, they're a little more to the left for some reason. Tried that patch, but they're over in this patch. Now I'm out of the weeds and I'm on the rocks. Good. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Now wacky style. Don't want to be wacky with an exposed hook down there. These things are so icky. Icky, icky. Peel off the front. I'm not going to bite it off. I already told you guys about that earlier. Sweet anise. That's what I think. I think it's anise they put in. It's got to be. Got the anise trees around here. Bushes. Try down there again. See if I can get another one in that same spot. This time I'll pay more attention when I first bring it up off the bottom. A lot of times you're doing this, you can just throw it out and let it hit the bottom. That's how I always joke if there's a good plastic spike going on. I'll actually throw my worm down, and then I'll set my pole down. Just leave it sitting on the bottom, and I'll just pick it up and slip the hook. It's a good plastic spike right now. I'm gonna have to leave him alone. He's not gonna shut up. He wants his rock. He wants his rock. These fish ain't biting right here anyway. Let me get back his rock. I'm gonna go back to number 8. Number 8, 8.5, whatever I was on. Slash mark between 7 and 8. So fish by numbers when you're down here. So there's the hash mark right there. Back where I was. Back in hopefully the honey hole. Yes. Got it to go down. You guys want to see a good sun? Yeah, look at that. That is a really cool shot. That's a postcard right there. Come on, fish. This is when you usually get on even more on fire. There we go. See him? Come back in here and I said, oh. Ho, ho, ho. They're liking the jelly. Come on. Come on. Can't see. I heard something coming. I can't even see. Can't even see. Oh, look. Put me back to wacky. All right. Anyway, I don't have any baits. I'm getting rid of that one. It's way too soft. And that sun is bright right now. This one feels a little stiffer. This one feels a little stiffer. I knew they were on so good on the inside. I might have brought some other baits. Other baits. Definitely hitting better when the kelp was in close to the rocks. Since it sort of shifted out. Since it shifted out a little bit, the bites seem to be getting a little fewer. These fish really wanted to be up close to the rod. Probably because, like I said, with all the sea lions here on their poop and all this stuff, it brings fish in closer inside. Come on, fish. Is that fish? That is fish. Oh, I'm gonna gonna hit this. Oh, I took it right over the top of a sea lion. Yeah, they're getting a little bit bigger. That's actually a good one for here. Ah! Stuck me. These things don't open their mouths. You try to grab them, they freaking lock down their mouths and they won't open them. That's the little grass. You gotta watch these things too, because they have poison in their fins. They get you and you'll know it. Usually you're stinging for a couple hours. Usually lasts. One time I had mine, like I've told the story before, my whole pinky, it was numb. It went numb for like 3 hours. I got really, really stuck. Alright, I'm starting to get down a lot easier. You can see it's going down a ways there. I'm right in by shore, but it's still like 15. What the hell have I got? That was weird. I got all the way down there, and all of a sudden I couldn't even move the line. I was like stuck on something. Oh, there's fish. It totally thumped on the way down. There he is. Ah, it came off. Yeah, I was letting it drop, and it totally. I could watch the line. All of a sudden, the line just like thump. Alrighty. I mean, I caught so far. I've got a few. So considering I caught like at least 15 before I even went live, it's a pretty darn good bite. Down she goes. Oh, still down. Stop for a sec. Now it's going down again. Gotta grease this reel again. It's starting to slip when I put it in gear. We're anyway here. Every time you hear like a before it clicks. This thing's been sitting in my car. I haven't fished down here in a long time. I wash it out every time. I think I gotta put some. Well, I don't know how I missed that one. And the sun is almost over that hill. Ah. Ah. Well, it's getting closer to go time. I can get less worried about running out of bait. Ah. Yeah, it's kind of torn up. It's hard to get it inside it now. I'll just put it way back there. I don't think they care. There's one spot over here that's kind of. One spot on the end that's kind of opened up. It's kind of where I'm trying to aim to get my bait to go through. See, the problem is too when they're soft, if you cut up a little bit on the kelp, it pulls the hook through them. Pulls the hook straight through the end of the hook, not the sharp point, the other the tie end. I guess I can't see anything when I look that way. Come on. Come on. This is what I call slithering, guys. Slithering when I'm doing that. With fish. I'm just slithering it over the top of the kelp, trying to get it to just drop down through. Oh, that's it. I missed the kelp. I was on the rock. All right. The sun is making it hard on me right now. It's got such a glare from the side, it's actually hard for me to even see. coming into the side of my sunglasses. Man, this stuff just got really, really thick on me. It's even thicker than before. Every time I throw out, the worm just grabs the top. The weight might go through, but the worm grabs and it won't sink through. Gotta get something they like a lot that's not so freaking soft. These things are just getting ridiculous. I think friggin' robo worms are soft. So these things feel like jelly. I'm surprised they even stay. They don't just ooze off of the hook. Finally! How many times did I try it? I can't even get the freaking go down. I know it's not as dark as I think it is because I have my sunglasses on. Oh, that was a nice fish. Try another pass. Started out so nice in the beginning, the way it was setting up. It was loose, had some open spots. So the longer I go on live, look at that. The longer I've been live, the more it's been tightening up on me. I got to go through there. At least the wind's nice. You know us fishermen, we always complain. Never be too perfect. Come on. Oh, Jesus. That was dangerous. He freaking popped off and shot that thing back at me like 100 miles an hour. Lucky I didn't get freaking popped by that. I've been popped a lot. I've been popped in the knuckles down here. I've been hitting the back a bunch of times. I've been hitting the head, back of the head, side of the head. I think one time live I got hit in the back of the head. Glad I only used a half ounce because anything heavier hit me. Caused some damage. And luckily, I never had the hook get me. Usually just gets hit by the weight. Can't believe nobody's really down here fishing right now. It's a good wind. There's hardly any swell right now. Look at how calm it is out there. You can see it if I back off. Look how calm that is. Hardly any swell right now. Might be why these fish are tucked inside. Wait, what? Sorry, this thing gets in my way. Well, luckily, I worked early. Anyway, I hate working early, so I got off at like 3:45. So I came down here, kicked back for a while. And I kind of went and tested the waters. I said I went all the way. You can see how much thicker it is down there, but it was harder to get it to go through, and I didn't get as many bites. So I'm getting bites a lot now, but they're little. So I came back to this patch. This is the best patch. I said I'm right by the danger keep off rock sign, but I'm at 8.5. The slash mark in between 8 and 9. In between the first light post and the second light post. Yeah, I think the tides come up even more than when I was here. It was a rising tide. I think that's what's pushed it. I think that's what pushed it. Yeah, I can catch fish, and I'm talking, so they're kind of an annoyance. I think that's what pushed the kelp out. Once it got up all the way high, it pushed. There's another one too. It's right in the mandible. Oh, ouch! Another little grass rockfish. Kind of ripped his mandible. I hate doing it. Yeah, I think that tide coming up, it pushes the kelp further out. Pushes it further out. Man, these things. Got to be because it's been sitting in my car. I've never had them this soft. Never. But like I said, you can actually set these things out, and if they as they dry out, they get harder. Oh, look, kelp starting to drift back in. It's opening up. I think I just had a fish hit it while I was trying to get it to sink again. Oh, there we go. Yeah, usually when the kelp comes, when it gets up high, it sort of spreads out. It's kind of doing that. And all of a sudden, I got another one. Watch my tip. My tip, man, I don't know. Yeah, doesn't really work. See him pulling on on the little one pulling on it. The tip was just going ding, 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 ding. Oh, yeah, he pulled it all the way up to the tip. No like you that. Sometimes those other ones hit, you just gotta don't even set the hook. Sometimes I try to just let them get off, but they hook themselves. I just let them keep dinking on it, and all of a sudden, a lot of times I catch one and I'm like, I don't even try, and I'm like, just stop and start reeling in. All of a sudden, I'm like, that fish is still there. Come on. There we go. What the hell? Jesus. That was another I couldn't get to sink because there was a fish on it. I took it on the way down. I really like this lightweight, guys. If you ever come here, try to use a lighter weight. I told you people come here for it. She was just taking pictures. It's a pain to try and get this only a half ounce through there. I'm telling you, I've tried to ounce on it and everything else. And I don't know, I just can't feel the fish as well when they hit. Sometimes it wedges down in when it hits the bottom, it like sinks into the rocks. Oh, come on back. Come on back. Felt like a good one, and I didn't set the hook. Come on. And see, I'm not doing much to it. I'm not bouncing it and working. I'm just actually basically just pulling it. Kind of like a Carolina rig, just dragging it through the cow. I used to bounce it a lot and all that, and I realized I didn't even have to. I just pulled it through the kelp, and they hit it just as well. My patch is sort of like weird on me. The one spot I really want to get is just too thick. Oh, yes! I think that's a better spot right there. So you can tell it's pretty deep down there. Anyway, I'm only about 10 feet out, 15 feet out from the rocks, but it's about 20 feet, 15 feet down there. Might make it through with bait. Really It's getting pretty out there, guys. It's getting pretty that way. It's kind of a cool shot. I think I have a fish on there. I wasn't even working it. Yep. That's a better one. That's a better one. Not a micro like the last one. So people always say, put on squid, you get bigger ones. They don't get much bigger here. You go down the way. A lot of people take these things home this size. Fish tacos. I'm at the Monterey Coast Guard Pier. Monterey Coast Guard Pier. That right there that I just showed. That right there is actually the end of Cannery Row. Yeah, another great shot, guys. I tried bigger baits. Yeah, I've tried bigger baits. Trust me, I've been through all the scenarios that everybody tells me. I'm fishing for like 3 years now. You ain't getting much bigger fish in this year. Sometimes the lings come in, sometimes people are like, oh, you need to go to squid, you get bigger fish. Oh, you need to go to bigger baits, you get bigger fish. I've talked to divers that have been down here for 20 years diving, master divers and that. I asked them if there are any bigger fish here. I hear the striper bite's really good. I still haven't made it down there. Oh yeah, I fish grubs. I did really good on the end on 4-inch grubs. But, I mean, I said the fish get a little bit bigger than this. This is 17 and the leader's 12. Oh yeah, grubs tubes work really good too. That little 3.5-inch tube. I never ordered anymore. I did really get on it one time, and then I just never got any more. But I said I try the bigger baits, and I catch the same size fish. So analogy of bigger baits and get you bigger fish down here, it doesn't work. I said I fish a lot down here. Yeah. Yeah, they'd be easier, but this is all I had with me. I said usually I fish a 4-inch worm. No, I never used blood worms. I used to use 4-inch worms down there with a size 1 hook. When I first started live, I think I was using those. Man, what the hell's going on? We got so caught up on the freaking kelp. Yeah, I used to use these. I used bigger ones of these. I used the 6-inch of these. But I said the fact is, this is what they eat 90% of the time. Yeah. Fish squid down here. I used to, but that stuff's too stinky. And I catch a lot more on the plastics than I do on any squid. If you rig the squid weedless and moved it through the kelp, you'd probably catch more. But most people with the squid, they just let it sit. You can get more bites and everything if you're constantly moving the bait and working through different sections and covering water with it. I said a lot of these fish I'm catching here, anyway, it's 15 feet down. I'm catching them about 6 feet, 5 feet down right now. They're not on the bottom. Most people come out here with their squid. Oh yeah, I mean, it'll work if there's bigger fish there, but when there's not bigger fish there, probably not going to help you catch bigger fish if the bigger fish ain't there. It's just sort of plain facts. I said I've talked to a lot of divers and asked them how many, if they see, whoa, Jesus, I did it again. How many big fish they see here, the size of the fish, and they go like maybe that big. They say usually like 1/2 pound, 3/4. These same fish, if you go like me and my friend were on the boat just 30 yards out in front of the thing, we're catching 2-3 pounds, same fish. They even told me this is a nursery. They grow up here, and that's when they head out. These size of fish that are in here, they went out there, they get eaten. I basically am Carolina rigging. That is a Carolina rig. There's the bait, and there's the weight. It's only a small leader, but if you're going into the kelp, you want it to be smaller. You don't really want like a 4 or 5 inch, or 3 or 4 foot, 5 foot leader behind this thing coming through that kelp. You want it to be about. I had it longer, but I've broken off twice, so it's short. Usually, I keep it about I don't know, a foot maybe. Sometimes 8 inch, 10 inch, 8 inch. You want to be enough behind it that it kind of just goes like that through the kelp and drifting behind it. As I said, looks like a piece of broken off brittle star leg, and that's what they love to eat. It's like half of their stomach contents with brittle star. They just gorge on them. They don't eat many fish. They don't eat many squid. They eat crab. The major part was crab and well, brittle star. But those were gophers, which are a different species. They're more bottom oriented. Like these. Oh yeah, there's halibut here. Caught them out here, out that way, out off there. There's actually a sandy area. I've seen them caught there. Behind me, over there, where I don't know if you can see it. I think it's right there. It's the hotel. That beach, they catch them. Seen guys spear huge ones out there. Spear fishing. One guy caught one that was like 52 inch or something like that. He showed me a picture. It was big. I don't know. Only time I've ever caught him, it was on live anchovy. I think sometimes people fish, I don't know, drifting baits over them, drifting stuff on the bottom over the sand. I'm not sinking, and this is getting me upset. This kelp's really getting me mad right now, guys. I just can't get it to drop through, and every time I pick it up, the worm's all hot on it. Ah, they piss me off. It's almost go time, so I can start using more baits. I don't have to keep manipulating them, trying to get them to stay on the hook when I basically tore to pieces. I told you guys, I'm close to. I think I have like 5 left, 5 or 6. Not many. I'll come down here and do more live with big stuff. I'll come down here and go live with like brush hogs and big 5-inch tubes and the bigger grubs. I'll wait till summer. Thanks. I'll wait till summer when they really get biting. I mean, this bite's good, but summertime it gets even better. Trust me. Trust you me, it gets hotter than this out here, bite wise. I'm thinking of trying another spot. Spot's just getting a little funky. Best time? Mean of year or time of day? They hit here all year long, usually. But this fish won't come off. I'm gonna have to reel him in. It's teeny. Oh my God! Look at that. It's actually an olive. That's a little teeny olive. I told you I wasn't trying to catch him. I had to reel him up. He wouldn't let go. That's the smallest one yet. Time of year they hit all year. Rockfish on a boat. I think it's December through March. December through March. You can't fish for the rockfish in that on the water. You can fish from shore for them, but You can't fish for them on a boat. Closed season. But summer's always good. Depends on time of year and what you're going for. I mean, we have salmon season, which I think it's already over. I don't know when it opens. April 1st, maybe? Come on. I can't even get sink now. I have to start going to the outside, but I don't know if you're even out there. Part of it's I still got my sunglasses on. Right now I have nowhere to put them. Last time I had brand new sunglasses, I tried to put them on the fence. I missed. They fell on the ground. So it's like the second day I had them. They landed face first and they chipped all the freaking lenses. Yeah. I know, it's been since I was at Clear Lake. I realized that it's been like it's like a week and a half. Well, right now I'm just punching. I'm only throwing out I'm only fishing 10 feet out. If I go to the outside edge, yeah, they don't cast out as far as I can. I mean, you can see the kelp right here. If I step back, you can see the kelp. When I'm going out there, out on the outside edge, yeah, I'll cast as far as I can. But right now, I'm punching into that stuff. I said it was actually better when the kelp was closer. So I could drop it straight down close to the rocks. Now it's pushed out. It's not that good. But a lot of times I cast when they're on the outside edge. But right now, there seems to be a lot on the inside, so I'm having fun on the inside. And that's another kelp. Another little kelpie. One thing too, get rid of that worm. These fish have very low impact tolerance. I'm gonna go to actually a slightly bigger worm right now. Not too much bigger, but I have one of these left, the 6-inch that I cut in half. It's only not much bigger. It's got a kink in it. But I said it all gets the same size fish. The water's really clear right now. See, these are stiffer. These are stiffer. This one will probably last longer. A little bigger profile. We're gonna get a little bit bigger one on it. Like I said, I've been telling people this for quite a while when I'm going live down here, and on my shows I go down here. About a half pound, 3/4 pound. That's about as big as you're gonna get down here. And it's not just me because I'm using little plastics. It's pretty much everyone I know that's been fishing down here and the actual better fishermen that fish down here. And of course, you get some random people once in a while. They're like, "Oh no, I've caught them down here. I've caught them down here 5 or 6 pounds. There's some big ones in here." All right, whatever. Go away. Like I'm down there too much. I'm like, pretty sure I can figure out how to catch the bigger fish if the bigger fish were here. I don't care. I don't eat them. It's just fun. It's something else to do. Something where you get, oh, what the hell? I don't know what that was. Oh, I think that might have been a cabazone or something. Look at that. I got a piece of rock stuck to my hook. What the heck? Weird. I think what happens a bigger fish when it hit down there, something pulled it into the rocks. Like the cabazone on that to hang out down there. The cabazone, there are big ones down there. I've seen them like 20-something inches long, probably like 5 or 6 pounds. I said sometimes the lings are here. I've had a ling on cooked here once that was big. I've seen ling that are like 24, 25, 26 inches caught out of here. It's usually December. I think in December they come in here and spawn. Sometimes you get a lot of cast out. The mackerel will come in here. Slug at the end, throwing out, caught a lot of sand dabs. I've seen flounder caught here. I've seen stingrays caught here. I've seen, I don't know, bat rays. People have caught right here. There's a lot of surf perch. There's the rainbow lips that are here. The pile perch come in here. Usually in December. What else is here? Oh, the opal eye are down at the end. They're like up to 5, 6 pounds. Vegetarians, they catch them on peas. They're down towards the around the corner before the gate. Sorry, I'm getting a fish. Before the gate, before you come in, they're the big ones everyone sees cruise, and they always throw their squid and everything at them, but they're vegetarians. So probably not going to help you out too much throwing squid at them. But they're big. Bloodworms. Somebody mentioned bloodworms. Some guys were here, and they caught a whole bunch of them. They're supposedly vegetarians, but they caught a bunch of the opal eye surf perch on bloodworms. So, and I've heard they eat mussel. But most people that here that focus on them, fish peas, like regular peas. I'm using one pea on like a number of little, like trout hook or something. It's supposed to be getting better. It's getting worse, guys. This is when the fishing's supposed to go nutsy poo. And it's becoming poopier. A lot of it is I just can't get in the spots. All right. Somebody asked about going out. I just threw way out. I'll try bringing it to the outside. I'm going to have to get rid of these sunglasses. I can't see. I'll try putting them on my... Oh, guys, I got one on the outside. I got a better one on the outside now. It's probably an olive. I'm trying to mess with my sunglasses. Well, they're on the outside now. Yep, told you. Did I pick my species or what, guys? I said that's probably going to be an olive. And it's an olive. There we go. Told you, outside olives, inside the grass rocks. Yeah, I just threw it way out there. Now I know they're out there. I'm gonna go out there again. Let it drift. I gotta find and get my sunglasses. Luckily, I didn't drop them. I actually set them down. Sorry. I want to make sure they stay there. I don't want to lose them. Or drop them. That's funny. I got him out there, and I have such a short leader. All right, I'm going back out there again. Oh, almost caught 2 seagulls. Those ones that are flying right there. My line went right in between them. I thought for sure I was going to snag one of them. Yeah, that fish. You saw it. I was trying to mess with my sunglasses, trying to put him somewhere, and it just started. Surprised I even caught him. And I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't working. I'm just letting it drift out there. You guys can see. I mean, it looks really bright on the feed right now, but trust me, out here it's a lot darker than the feed. Clear Lake. They should be on the nest. Last time I was there, I caught them. Well, it was a couple weeks ago. They're on a nest though. A lot of them were coming up. So I don't know. It was tough during the tournament. It wasn't a normal. I mean, there weren't many 20-pound bags. Oh, another olive, I think. Oh, there we go. Yep, the olives are on the outside now, guys. Is it? Oh no, look at that. It's actually grass. I mean, yeah, not for sure it's gonna be another olive. Oh, my bait dropped off. Well, I just ow. Let me mention Chesbro. I was just there the other day. Here we go, guys. On the outside, bit of grass. You dropped off my bait. Toast. Yeah, it was just Chesbro. Clear Lake. I don't know. I said they were. It was tough. Might have fun. They might be locked on the nest now. A lot of them coming out, but I guess it's been really weird up there. It's been cold and it's been warm and it's been cold and it's been warm. The water's been going from like low 60s into the 70s, back to low 50, low 60s, into the, but everybody's fishing north. Not much on the south end of the lake, I'll tell you that. I think every pro in the top 10 was north. Up by Rodman, the Rodman area. You guys getting them? Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting them every cast right now. Yeah, you get me on a boat. If you get me on a boat, Rodman area. I don't know exactly where that is. But... Oh, you can go back and watch my the final weigh-in I did live. All the pros tell what they're catching them on. Margarita, mutilator, whatever. Robo worm, drop shot. My pro caught some on a frog. Not many, but he got some on a frog. I got one on a fluke. I caught him flipping. I caught him flicking. Jerk baits were working. I don't know. It was kind of all over the board, but not big fish. I said I think 16 pounds. 16-pound average for both days got you into the top 10 as a pro. That's pretty lightweight for Clear Lake. It was like that in the fall tournament too. Oh, I think this might be a Doom Crew guy here. Is that guy coming, guys? See that right there? Yeah. I don't know. That looks like a Doom Crew person, I think. Are you closing?
Yeah.
Yep, told you, Doom Crew. Doom Crew. Is that what's working at Clear Lake? It was all over the place. Frogs got quite a few though. I mean, both my pros both days caught them on a few on frog. It's not like a crazy freaking frog bite, but they were getting them on them. Might be, yeah. I think it's go time or outside the gate time, guys. Are my glasses still on? Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be go time, guys. Why not? I'm not gonna go right now. I'm gonna go to the outside the gate. Yeah, we're walking them out. I think I gotta have to head to the outside, guys.
You know.
Uh-oh. Got caught and shot at me. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna walk to the outside. It's high tide, so I can actually fish on the outside. I forgot something. Yep, it's that time of day. Being escorted out by the Doom crew here. One guy in here said the Navy's got seals, and the Coast Guard's got sea lions. Is that your mascot?
Yeah, all of them.
I said if you had a team, it would be the Coast Guard sea lions.
Yeah.
I know they're obnoxious now when they get on those rocks.
Okay.
So you always got people trying to come down here. The gates actually just barely open. People just walk around it and come down here. So maybe a hint that the gates open like a foot. No, they just walk through it and just start wandering down. It's like, hello, people. That means it's closed. Okay, guys, look at that. Postcard shot. That is a postcard shot right there. No, I'm just showing my viewers the shot. Isn't it? That's like amazing. I always sit here. I mean, someday I gotta make that into a postcard. Sorry, I put my finger in it. I mean, that is just beautiful with the clouds and everything. Sorry, guys. Had to get the nature shot in. I'm gonna try feed cast out here on the outer edge. Because it's high tide. I think it's really, yep. The rocks I always say to check are totally underwater. So that means it's a really high tide. See those rocks right there. Those rocks. If you want to know what the tide's like, if they're underwater, it's the high tide. All right. People that have watched these live feeds for a while, they know the drill when I'm out here. There's only one spot you can usually get them, and it's throwing that way. Water's high enough right now; they might be right below. Usually, when I come out here, I get my fish going that way. This is a spot. See, all out here in front of me, all this area out here, and actually, all that area right out that way. It's all sand. I mean, I know halibut and stuff come in there, and sand dabs and everything come in out there. Actually, I think I've caught little sand dabs that way. The problem here too is a couple times when I've casted, I've nailed that thing while I was live. I threw right into that. I went like this, threw it right into that freaking thing, and over the top of the fence. Got me all tangled up. Yeah, this is the only spot. Let me get on this side. I'm gonna get on this side. Maybe more that way. Hey guys, it's a lot darker. This camera, I mean this phone, really, really low light. I'm just starting to get a little bit pixelated. It's pretty darn dark right now. How long have I been on, guys? Uh, 7. I don't know. I don't even know what time it is now. It's like 8:30. Is it 8:30? Something like that. Didn't think it was that late. Already 8:40. Wow. Well, now I know how long I can stay down here, guys, and when they close. Around 8:30, 8:40. Yeah, I mean, I catch them here all the time, but like I said, those certain times when it's completely low, all the way low, slick, dead calm. But usually, even in the summer, then I had a bite, guys. I gotta go to this side. This doesn't work for me. I'm more of a over the left shoulder guy. Um, in the summer out here, high tide. I never had a problem with it. I didn't even care. I'd come, it was low. I'd come, it was high. In the summers, that kelp gets really, really thick. So even on a low tide, you can punch it and always catch it. All right, try this again. The one angle you can catch fish. I'll throw out there and see if I can catch one. I'm gonna catch a sand dab. I've actually caught sand dabs out here, I think, but I know they don't get that big. That big, teeny, teeny little sand dab. And you can fish out here all night, out along this whole area. And they only charge to park until I think 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night. But you can fish out here, and you can fish without a license. Anyway, it's not technically a pier. Just like you can fish at Moss Landing on the rocks. They don't check for license there, although technically on rocks and the jetty you need a license. But I've talked to Fish and Game, and they said it's understood that they don't ticket people because a lot of people think it's any man-made. Got another bite. Hey, they are hitting out here. Any man-made structure, but it's actually any pier, and it's got to be a pier with water on three sides, technically. But Fish and Game aren't that anal around here. Like I said, I talked to him and I said, "What about the jetty? It's not a pier. It's rocks. You need a license." He goes, "Yeah, but the Monterey Bay Area wardens, it's understood that they don't ticket people for no license on jetty. But if you go onto the beach and you don't have a license, then they'll give you a ticket." Just FYI for anybody that wants to do some fishing at Moss Landing on the rocks. They let you. But don't go to the beach. First I reeled it in something. All right, I'm going to try straight out then. I'm just going to try straight out. I'm getting bites that way, this high tide. Maybe I can catch a flounder for you guys. And again, I'm just out here with my same one I always use. It's a tourney special. I don't know if you can read that stuff, but 7 foot, medium heavy or medium. See, that's what's happening with my reel. So I was telling you guys, I need to oil it more, and I need to really rinse it off. Oh, I think what it was is they're working on. See over here. Oh wait, let me go this way. See all that? See all those outhouses? That's because they're working on the bathrooms right now, and they have the outside shower that I used to always rinse my reel, and I told you guys always rinse it. They have it shut off, so that's probably why this thing's starting to mess up. So remember, last time I went over there and pushed it, and there's no water, so I'm gonna have to rinse this thing off at home and put a bunch more oil in it. Halibut from shore. I haven't. I've never really fished for them. I said I've caught some sand dabs right here. I think I caught some sand dabs when I was doing the surf perch. But they were like that big, like 2 inches, 3 inches. I've only caught halibut once. I've only fished for halibut once. And it was in San Luis Obispo, out of Port San Luis. And we were drifting the sandy bottoms with live anchovies. I actually caught one that was a keeper. It was like 24 inches. It got off right at the boat. Right, my friend put the net out and it shook and got off, and they were all upset. It was a keeper. It was a keeper. It was a keeper. And I'm like, I got to fight it. It was fun. But I'm not an eater. They wanted to eat it, and they're all looking to barbecue halibut, so they were all mad at me. like, dang it, you shouldn't have done this. You should have kept it there. I'm like, sorry guys, sorry. That's the only way I'm getting bites. That's the deal out here. When you come out here, cast back that way. But if you want to have a lot of fun out there, really, yeah, I just never fished for them. I said this is just my side gig here. I mean, I don't usually fish the ocean that much. It's just for my show and variety. I like to come down here, and plus, when I get off in the evening and I have a couple hours, it's an hour drive and all that other stuff. The most of the lakes I go to are 45-minute drive. This is 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go do the striper though. I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna try to see if I can catch you guys striper on the beach on a bladed jig. I'm not gonna throw a swim bait, and well, it's a bladed jig with a swim bait on it, but skirted. But caught one on it a couple years ago when there was no bite and nobody would fish for him. Nobody could catch him. I went down there randomly in like June and I caught like a 14-inch striper on it. And now I know they're hitting good and they're running pretty good, so I want to go down there and try it. I played a jig, a chatterbait style bait, one of our own, our jitter jig, and I want to see if I can catch myself some striper on it. And I've heard it's like today would have been a good day to go because there's not much wind. It's like 10 mile an hour. The problem is it's been blowing like crazy, at least in the afternoons, for the last like a week or more. It's been blowing pretty hard. All right, guys, ain't nothing out here. A few little bites, but I think it's pretty much a done deal. These are, I'll show you. I know there's some other people on here. I never know what people are here, but yeah, this is what I was using. It's what they call rock candy. You can go back and look at my other shows where I say fishing rock candy, the little gulp sandworm. It's really good for the surf perch. That's usually why you can't buy these stupid things at times anywhere in the Monterey Bay because all the surf perch fishermen buy them up the second they get them in. But it's good here. I've done the micro ones. I did like crappie bait one where we were using the little grubs. But I will come down here and do a show with the bigger baits. I tried to do it that one time with the bite. It was terrible. I tried to come down and do the modified where I cut up the little brush hogs and stuff. But I will come down here eventually and do one with the number one aught. Number one aught regular regular bass bait, and I'll hook that up and show you that yeah, you can catch them on bigger baits, but fish are probably going to be, like I said, about the same size. They get about 12 inches, maybe 15 inches here, about as big as they get. I want to go hit up. I think that's anyway. You can't see me as much. I think that's a better backdrop. That's a much better backdrop. Yes. I gotta remember these are on here because half the time I forget and I go and take my hat off and my glasses go flying and that's how I end up scratching them. And thanks for the few guys that are hanging around still. Thanks for the 13 likes. It's a lot of likes. Had quite a few people on this time. Sorry I haven't gone live since I was at Clear Lake. That was like a week and a half ago or something. Tried to go at Pinot. Never got a bite. The water turned the murky iced tea brown, and the bite just kind of died. Plus, it was really windy. But I think Friday. Right, tomorrow. Yeah, I think Friday I'm going to be back down here live. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow I have to close. I won't be able to do that. Oh, one thing I got to do too is I got to go to the wharf one time when the mackerel are running and do a night show there. That's a lot of fun. Trying to get your mackerel up before the sea lions eat them. Running the gauntlet. That's a lot of fun. Sorry, just randomly thought of that. That Friday I think I'll pop up down here again for the rockfish. Maybe I'll bring the other baits. I may not have to do baits because I ran out of them in this show. I have like 2 left. But thank you guys. I think tomorrow I'm going to be putting up another show. I have like
5 or 10 more shows, or 7 more. I don't know. Kind of wacky right now. Left to edit to put up a couple good ones. One's about a transition. Did a really good show of showing you what to look for post-spawn transition bass going from post-spawn into their summer pattern. Really good one I filmed. It all worked out. Something I just said, you know what, I think this is where they are, and it worked out. It was really good. And if you want, come back, I think on Friday, check me out live. Oh, and as far as the giveaway, I think today marks a week. So I think maybe Sunday, if I get a chance, or Monday or something, I'm going to come on and draw the winner for the giveaway. And another giveaway in June. I said I'm going to try and do it every month. So thanks, guys. I don't have a fancy little like hitting the camera thing like everybody else does, but thanks a lot. Please sub if you haven't. Please join us for all of the shows. And goodbye from here. End of Kennedy Row, Monterey,